We want you to join us in our upcoming dog rescue webinar. How many of you are involved in dog rescue? Maybe you run a rescue or are on the board, or maybe you are a foster home for a rescue group. If this is something that you are involved in, then this upcoming webinar is for you specifically. How many of you want to learn how to introduce new dogs into your home? How many of you want to get ideas on how to adopt dogs out that have been at the shelter or in a foster home long term? How many of you want to learn more about dog behavior, how to produce faster adoption rates? How many of you have something of value to contribute to other rescue groups or foster owners? Maybe you have a personal story to share or have a lot of experience in a particular area. Then this upcoming webinar is for you. There are people that I want to weed out, though, from attending this webinar. Those who know it all, have rescued over 30 dogs, etc., etc., etc. This webinar is for everyone involved in rescuing dogs, people who are open to learn and become better at what they do and save more dogs. We can never stop learning. And if you're an experienced dog rescuer, then you can help and share your knowledge with others in our group. I have a private group on Facebook that you will be invited to join after attending your first webinar. This is a very positive place where we can exchange ideas on how to become better dog rescuers. Make sure to watch this video to the end so you can claim a special deal that I have set up for you for watching and showing interest in being a part of our online community. Have you ever felt frustrated or lost working with rescue dogs or organizations? I have too. We all want to help the dogs, but there's a lot that goes into it. It's not quite as simple as it may sound. Because I have dealt with all these challenges, I wanted to create a community for all people who are associated with dog rescuing to be a part of. A fun, positive place where we can exchange ideas, share stories, and help each other out. This will also be an educational hub for everything dog, with frequent webinars for everyone to attend regarding specific topics that the group wants to address. Alright, some of you may know me already, but I'm guessing for the majority of you, we have not met, and I haven't had the pleasure of working with you and your dogs. So I will give you a little background on who I am. My name is Christy Coomer, and I am the owner of several dog businesses. I currently own a dog behavior rehabilitation center in southeastern Wisconsin. I specialize in working with red zone behavior dogs. The majority of my clients are either rescue dogs that are in foster care or dogs that have been adopted from rescue groups. I have been training dogs since I was 8 years old, and now I have been lucky enough to turn my passion into a business. Because I work so closely with rescue groups, I see and deal with a lot of the frustrations that surround rescuing dogs. I grew up in a dog show family, and I have a very extensive background in showing dogs. When I was 19 years old and in college, I wandered over to the Humane Society one day. I'm sure you can see where this is going. And I ended up with my first rescue dog, Eddie. Eddie, an old shepherd mix who opened my eyes up to the world of dog rescue. It was a little odd that I had access to some of the most beautiful show dogs in the country, and yet I had in my house was a very old rescue dog. I only had Eddie for a few years as he passed away from an aggressive form of bone cancer. Bruno then entered my life. He was a run-down, prior-fighting dog that was bred as a bait dog. His behavior perplexed me. I went on a mission educating myself on every theory and idea out there on dog behavior and rehabilitation. I wanted to understand him. I wanted to fix him and make him okay. As I worked with Bruno and made a lot of progress, I adopted a few more dogs. I won't get into the details of all of them and their unique story, but all of the dogs that are with me I call professional dogs. These are dogs that had such severe behavioral issues that it was either they spend their life with a professional dog owner or they would have been put down. Bruno passed away at the age of 8 of a brain tumor. This is a topic that will be discussed in a future webinar. Here is my current pack. Most are rescues. Some I have bought for specific work like narcotics work and competition dogs. These dogs now help me at my behavior center rehabilitate other dogs with behavioral issues. These dogs have come full circle. They have struggled, been fixed, and now their job is to help other dogs who were once in a bad place just like they were. This is also my goal for you and your rescue dogs. Most of the dogs that come into rescue have some kind of behavioral issues that need to be addressed. How do you train a dog that has crate or separation anxiety? how to introduce this dog to an existing dog in the house. What do you do when your new foster dog wants to eat your personal dog? What do you do with a dog that keeps peeing and marking everywhere in the house? These are all topics that we are going to address and talk about in our webinars. All right, so what are the benefits of enrolling in these webinars? You will gain access to a private community on Facebook that is going to address all issues associated with rescue dogs. We will have great discussions and really encourage everyone to participate and share their experiences. There will be tons of educational material posted to help everyone become better rescuers. We will have group discussions on topics like raising money, how to determine what dogs to pull from the shelter, how to deal with very difficult situations of euthanasia, etc. Another benefit, I have a lot of great relationships with dog product companies. Big companies know that funds are tight for rescue groups, so I'm going to work with companies to work at getting you guys things that you need at discounted rates. Example, for everyone watching this today, when you are all done watching this, there will be a link at the bottom of this page for you to take advantage of a special deal I have for you on a very nice collar. Also, another benefit of signing up for our webinars and becoming a part of our community is that a percentage of everyone's enrollment fee will go towards a specific rescue case. Here's the cool part. You will actually see your dollars in action. If you sign up to receive our newsletter, it's free. You will see which dogs and rescue groups the money is going towards. You will be able to see updates of the dogs and hopefully see the dog's happy ending. You will sign up for our webinar and you will be offered the opportunity to submit a request for financial support for a current dog that could really use some help. We will read through the stories and pick a dog and rescue that we believe deserves some extra funds. A lot of businesses say proceeds go towards rescue dogs. Well, what does that mean exactly? And how do you get an opportunity to get money for your current dogs? Well, here you will see the progress of the dogs money is donated to, and you get to submit a form to potentially get the money for your dog. We will take care of both of these issues for you. One of my main goals of doing these webinars is to be able to give back to you. I want to be able to help as many dogs as possible. Alright, so usually if your rescue group was to hire me to come out and speak to you, the charge is usually around $125 per attendee. This is usually to cover the hall rental cost and the cost of my travel while being out at your rescue. It's very expensive, so I want to offer something affordable for everyone. I want everyone to be able to attend. No more excuses of it's too expensive. So what I'm going to do is offer this webinar for only $17. I know this is a price point that everyone can afford, and this will give me a good opportunity to turn around and give back to rescue dogs. I want to eliminate any excuse that you might have for not attending. This is going to be a great opportunity to learn, contribute, and save more dogs. I'm only going to offer you the opportunity to enroll in our upcoming webinar for 15 minutes after the completion of this video. If you are anything like me, you have to run to your purse and hunt for your debit or credit card, so I'll give you a few minutes to do that. If it takes you longer than 15 minutes to decide if you want to be a part of this community and online learning experience, then this isn't for you. I only want people here who want to be here and want to make the lives of rescue dogs better. If you are serious about making the lives of rescue dogs better, I know I will see you in the next webinar. Remember, not only are you getting an opportunity to educate yourself, but while you are learning and contributing, you will also get access to special deals on dog products only available to webinar attendees. At the beginning, I said that if you made it to the end of this, I would be offering you our first deal on a product that I found for you guys. So here we go with our first offer. This is a special deal on a customizable collar. Feel free to click on the link below after the video is over. This is a deeply discounted collar that every rescue dog should have. It eliminates the risk of losing dog tags or having the dogs acquire an injury while playing by getting the tags wrapped around their teeth. This is a product that I use on my personal dogs, and I wanted to be able to offer to you guys too at a good price. I will have a lot more offers like this too for webinar attendees. I enjoy sharing good products with you guys, especially when I can get you a good deal on them. Alright, so let's recap what our upcoming webinar is going to give you. It will give you an opportunity to educate yourself. It will give you the opportunity to join a private Facebook group where you will have enlightened discussions on current topics and concerns going on in rescue work. You will have the opportunity to receive our free newsletter. Joining also allows you to submit a form asking for financial assistance for a particular dog that needs extra help. A percentage of your enrollment fee will go towards that dog in need, and you will get to see the progress of the dogs. You can also see your money being donated in action. In order to be invited to any future webinars, you must take this current webinar first. This is going to be our introduction to who we are. We are going to start off with the basic questions and issues that face rescue groups. Here is what we are going to address in our next webinar. Number 1, how to introduce dogs together. What kind of dog should I be fostering if I have a current personal dog? What happens if they fight upon introduction? How do I make them be friends? Number 2, common behavioral issues, marking and urinating in the house, crate training, barking, separation anxiety, pulling on the leash during walks. Number 3, behavior evaluations. How to determine which dogs should be pulled from the shelter. How do I pick amongst the sea of dogs that are facing euthanasia? Which dogs should be pulled and put up for adoption? We cannot save all the dogs. How do we pick the dogs that are going to be able to have a healthy and happy lives? Number 4, first week of bringing home a new rescue dog into your home. We will talk about the first hour, the first day, and how to get the dog settled in and learning a new routine. How to establish a rehabilitation plan for the dog. And number 5 is a surprise topic. In the form below, tell us what you want to learn about. We will pick a topic that seems to be an interest or concern amongst multiple students. Thank you for watching this video. I am very excited to create a community of positivity where people can share the same passion for dogs as I do, and offer an educational place where we can all learn to save as many dogs' lives as possible. It takes a really special person to do dog rescue. I really look forward to seeing you at our upcoming webinar. It's going to be very fun and educational. Let's learn, help each other, and save dogs. Fill the forms out below to enroll in the next webinar. We will see you in class.